Hello, everybody. Good evening. Ooh, there is a good shadow on my face. Oh, let me try and adjust that. Oh, there we go. Well, aren't we just starting off just right? All right, much better. And let's try that one more time. Hi, guys. Welcome to the stream. Tonight, we're just gonna be always right when I start, she has to come walking around. Well, welcome wherever you guys are tuning in from tonight. I hope you've had a super awesome day / evening, morning, wherever you are. I'm Flux. We're just gonna be hanging out tonight. Just kind of Sorry, I muted it while my dog is walking around. I feel bad because it's like she never moves around until I come over here, and then she's like, "Oh, I should probably move." But so anyways, I wanted to go into I got a little bit into it the other day, but I like conspiracy theories. And when I say I like conspiracy theories, I love them for the story of it. Um, I love them for just make things make sense, where it's like, this shouldn't make sense, but it does. Why does this make sense? It shouldn't make sense. But we're definitely going to be going over one of my new obsessions. And because I'm getting better at this whole streaming thing, we're going to pring. I swear I have some type of like speech issue because I can never talk right. We are going to be talking about Bring, the ghost inside my child. I had the thing pulled up, but like a funny person that I am, I didn't do it right because I'm a boomer, I guess. Maybe. Okay, well, why isn't it updating now? Oh, because it's still on this page. Okay. Well, then let me remove that. See, I'm already messing up. Hello, lovelies. Nice to see everybody. Nice to see everybody joining in. Good to have you guys here. Like I said before, I was trying to be all cool. As soon as I'm done trying to unflux myself right here, I'm going to pull up that comment because that was really funny. All right, that's what I wanted. Okay. That's what I wanted to display. Boom. This is what we're going to be talking about tonight, folks. The ghost inside my child. See, look how fancy I am. I can like do the whole screen share thing. Yeah. Oh wait, I want to pull that up. Tits and ray guns. That was funny. So you can't talk right? You sure you weren't a Marine? No, because the Marines eat crayons and kick down doors. I was in the Army. Yeah. We're just special in our own right. Exactly. Oh, this is making my computer run slow. Guys, like I said, I'm doing this on a Chromebook. And if I can do this on a Chromebook, anybody can do it. Once I figure out my good stuff, it's going to get better. But we can test for that. How do you feel about crayons, Flux? Exactly. I don't do crayons. I don't eat crayons. I'm not a crayon eater. I'm not a Marine. Sorry. How's the mic? Is it too loud? Too soft? I'm still trying to get it right. Because I feel like whenever I like watch it back, it's always loud, and I realize I can adjust the volume. But let's get into the ghost inside my child. It sounds really bad. That is a horrible title for a show. Can I just start off with that? Who would think The Ghost Inside My Child is a good name for any type of TV show? It makes it sound so bad. It makes it sound like it's guys, it's one of those things I can't finish the sentence on, so just bear with me. So, feature stories from children who have vivid memories that belong to other people and spotlights their families who want to figure out who the children were in their previous lives. Some stories include a girl who remembers being inside the Empire State Building. Hold on. I should probably do the whole read more. All right. Where am I? Feature story, blah, 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 blah. All right. Includes a girl who remembers being inside the Empire State Building when a plane crashed into it. A boy who remembers a tragic fall that ended his prior life. And a boy who details memories of a tribal rite of passage. The show legit treat. I want to say creeped and tripped, and I'm saying whatever I was trying to say. It creeped me out. It tripped me up. I want to know if these people are lying. I have no idea. What if your child remembered living and dying in a past life? The Ghost Inside My Child on Bio explores children's incredible stories of past lives told in stunning detail. This is a documentary reenactment TV series from the network A&E Television Networks. The program is not about dreams, but about reincarnation. Two young boys have inexplicably strange obsessions and horrific nightmares, describing events they could not have possibly witnessed or been exposed to. One child claims his name is something like Peter, seems to understand German, make drawings of World War II fighter planes, and of evacuating children from war zones. Excuse my terrible English. Like I said, I can't speak. My tongue doesn't move as fast as my brain tries to speak. But right before I came over here, I was just fixated on this TV show. I got hooked because I don't even know how it came across like my news feed or my YouTube algorithm. I've never looked at reincarnation or like any of that. I have no idea. And so it popped up and I'm like, this kid has vivid memories of 9/11. That seems weird and creepy. Let me watch it. Bruh, I was not ready. So, what's up, X-Comer? How you doing? Stuff in the house. Rose is here. Back to my unsquirrel moment. It's extremely interesting because I'm actually not 100% sure if I believe in how do you guys feel about reincarnation? What are your thoughts? When there are literally several stories of children who are literally children and then can talk about all this crap. There's no way. I don't want to say there's no way their parents wouldn't feed it to them. I just I don't know. I don't know if I understand. X Comer says Buddhism thinks it's a thing at least. And that's the thing. Like some religions do believe in reincarnation, and I find no other I cannot find an explanation for these children telling these stories other than like their parents telling them all this. I just in some of these situations I don't understand how these parents could be lying or these kids could be talking about this stuff. It's unexplained. Legal Vices needs to cover this. Why do you say it's BS? Why do you say it's BS? Do you have a reason? Do you just think like, "Oh, it's BS because it can't." Like, what is your proof? What is your reasoning behind your statement? Okay, YouTube. See, and that I've been bleeding subscribers today. I've lost like 10, which for me is a lot because I have very many and I've lost like 10 subscribers. So please like and subscribe. Oh, you could oh. Well, I'm glad you could find us, Darth Hideous. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you decided to come back and hang out because we're talking about the ghost inside my child. Do you guys think I could get away with playing like a clip of it? All right. X Comer says, well, whoever claims to have memory of past life is one having the burden of proof. Well, exactly. Exactly. Uh they have to prove it, yes. But them saying like them talking about these memories without being told, is that not proof? Because they're like one story is of a child, she was like 3 and she was talking about all this stuff. Oh Lord, Jesus is a fire. I didn't grab my sandals or nothing, Jesus. I just ran. That is the greatest meme and the greatest woman, the greatest clip. Guys, we need to bring back Vine. Elon Musk, now that because Twitter is the one that killed Vine, Elon Musk asked if he should bring back Vine. Yes, we need to all rally. All of us, like 90s kids, need to rally and get Vine back because I can't handle like the new crap because TikTok is stupid. All right. Let me see where you guys at, what you guys talk about. No, people hallucinate all the time. Yeah, but see here's the thing. A lot of these are like these children having dreams and they're like able to explain this stuff because they've had like dreams of it. Do I have a sex bot in here? Or who is that? Is this a person? I don't want hot photos of your sister. XXX69 online. I don't want hot pictures of your sister. I don't think that's a bot. I think that's probably a person. Funny. Uh, but anyways, now that oh, I bet you it's one of you. It's either Darth Hideous or John or one of you who made some dumb like fake account just to troll me, just to throw me off topic. Well, congratulations, you got me off topic. Oh my god, I hate YouTube. I love YouTube. You guys are hilarious. Thank you for keeping my life interesting. Come back. Wait, which one where'd it go? Come back at triple X 69 online. Who are you? Which one are you? Oh my god, was it Tits and Ray Guns? Did you do that? Oh, no, Rose, I don't think it's a bot. I think it's wait, why isn't it popping up? Show. Show. There we go. I don't think it's a bot. I think I think it's because they stopped and I didn't do anything. It was just those 3 messages and then they went away. So I think it's probably Tits and Ray Guns fluxing with me. They're definitely fluxing with me. You've seen that on other channels though? Y'all, you guys are gonna troll with me. Is it a real bot? Is it a fake bot? I'm just trying to talk with you guys. I just want to hang out and talk about weird reincarnation stories. Wait, is that it? No, because I read more. Like this one kid, he talked about how he was his Uncle John. Wait, where did it go? Go away. It's not stopping. There we go. Boom. And I'm back. Hi, guys. No, I'm just pulling up another article I had because I'm trying to research this. I'm like, I should have researched this more before bringing it to you, but we're like in it together, right, guys? Like, I'm not saying reincarnation is real. I'm saying that I can't explain it rationally other than the parents fluxing with people. I can't I I really want to have an explanation. Good day, Emu Warrior. Good day, good day. It's nice to have you here. Wow. I went completely like hate in there for a second. No hetero. Love you, boy. No hetero. Oh my goodness. I'm a terrible person. No, I'm not. I try to be funny sometimes, and I'm not always the funniest, but it comes out as like awkward homeschool humor. And yeah, it's just not great. I had a Reddit article and I wanted to show you guys because I thought Reddit was the place to go to like, get the down and dirty on stuff. Apparently, that is not what Reddit is about anymore. What's up, Zero Signal? First time I've ever heard no hetero. I heard it. It's funny, right? It's funny. What's up, Sean? How's it going? Horrible person compared to who? I'm not sure. Glad to have you here. So, oh, no, come back. Where did it oh my gosh. I only just got on Reddit. That's how like, I stick not that I stick to the more popular ones, like, social media platforms, but I just never really got into Reddit. But here we go. This person, uh, like, they were asking for help on, like, debunking the show, right? Um, I need you to give me solid proof that the ghost inside my child is fake because I see many people believe the show without doubting it a bit. Maybe because they want it to be safe after death, so they believe everything they see without even a little without being a little skeptic. But yeah, I personally don't believe and I don't want to believe in life after death, but everything in the show seems so real. Please give me solid proof that proves it's only a show to make money. And there's there's some arguments here, but it's just people pretty much being like, "You're dumb if you believe this." And it's like, "But why? Give me the proof." Basically, this guy is like, I'm making the argument based on Occam's razor, which is technically like I always try not always, but I technically live by Occam's razor because the theory with the least amount of assumptions tends to be the answer. So the most obvious answer is just the parents telling their kids, say this stuff, say this stuff, say this stuff, we're going to tell this story. Fame, popularity. Okay. But like every single one of them, and like not even the famous ones, like I know it's not real, but I want proof that it's not real other than just it's not real. You guys get what I'm saying? What's up, AP? How you doing? Wait, wait. I thought your girly was Mrs. Flux. What? Yeah, Mrs. Flux. She's my wifey. Did I say what did I say? Did I bring up Mrs. Flux? Who brought up Mrs. Flux? I don't see. Stop distracting me. I'm trying to like investigate stuff with you people. How much did these parents get paid? That is a great question. That is a very great question. You can't prove a negative, though. That is also true, as well as the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Correct. Does it say? Oh, it does. Huh. I'm gonna change that. How do I change that? I think I do it. Hmm. I didn't realize I still had that there. Boom. There we go. Now it's me. What's up, guys? Flux is in the house. How's it going? Welcome to the show. um, X Comer says, prove to me that the Earth ain't on a turtle floating through space. I mean, it's kind of on me to prove such a claim. That is true. But at the same time, well, no, you right. You right. I don't have to disprove you. I can just be like, I want to disprove you. I want someone to disprove this, is what I'm saying. Like, someone needs to disprove this. But how would one go about that because you can't? You see? It's like this roundabout that we can't get out of, and It's absolutely, absolutely terrible because I wish we had answers in life that we don't have the answers for. That's why I like numbers because when you're working with numbers, the answer's always there. If you can't find it, it's on you. You did something wrong, but the numbers won't ever be wrong unless you did something. Mm, anything. I just want to know if you have a PhD because you talk like you do. Let's look at this sentence, guys. I just want to know if you have a PhD because you talk like you do. What an amazing breakdown. This is why the country is the way that this is, because all they have to do is write a few paragraphs, and boom, people think you're a doctor. That's just sad. I think you have it backwards. You're asking for proof that something isn't real. Uh, is that how you treat any other subject believing? I mean, that's kind of, I guess, going back to it. It's on them to prove it. It's not on us to disprove it. But it's a circular argument. I agree. Ed. So these kids are saying that they live these lives. The story of the boy who was a man from who died in 9/11 and was reincarnated into this little boy, he was that man. Like he specifically remembered that, like he is that man. Versus there was another child that he didn't feel like him all the time. He had dreams where he was him, but he said that he didn't feel like him all the time. It's just that he felt like he came sometime. Like he would say, or he said it like, I feel like John would take over, and then sometimes Uncle John wouldn't leave, and then I would feel like a zombie. And I'm like, and first of all, this uncle died like 12 years before this kid was even born. And it's just like, what? This It doesn't make sense. Like, how would they we can never get answers without research. Exactly. But how do you research stuff like this? Because you get a show like this where they call it The Ghost Inside My Child. Why would again, why would you call a show The Ghost Inside My Child? That is a terrible name. Again, I'm just going to say it again. That is a horrible name for a TV show. So let's say, like, they do these TV shows for money, but actually doing research on it, it would be difficult because you'd have to isolate the child from their family members to ensure they weren't being told, right? And you can't do that because that's like illegal. So, how are these dreams different from imaginary friends or monsters in the closet? Because dreams are something that, like, you can't control, and it happens when you sleep, and imaginary friends and monsters in the closet are just, like, fake. It's not real. It's not a thing. Uh, what else? What else you guys saying? I don't believe anything until it's proven, just like in court. Eh, I don't know that I would exactly agree with that. Um, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff people believe in without having like proof. Ooh, what does Edward say here? True flux, but there is the suggestion of pressure. Exactly. And that's the thing. It's the easiest explanation is that these parents are just, oh, that was the greatest movie. I loved that movie so much. I never saw the sequel because I knew they probably killed it. But the original Monsters Inc. is the best Monsters Inc. Anyways, you're still compete. Exactly, me too. That's why I'm here with you guys, so we can all share our confusion and be like, why the hell is this a thing? This is a TV show they made. Why? It's a weird concept. It's a weird name, but at the same time, I found myself entrenched with it. It's like extremely, um, it's extremely fascinating because there was another story I heard, and this took place a long time ago, and it was a woman who claimed to be like one of the pharaoh's wives or something. She was like some ancient Egyptian, and like in 1940 Chicago or something. I can't remember, but that one was more modern, and like her reincarnation was like an ancient Egyptian to the point where like she pretty much understood hieroglyphs and shit. Like that you can't explain. That is unexplainable. I don't I need someone to say her parents at 2 years old taught her Egyptian hieroglyphs and taught her all about this ancient Egyptian woman, so she could. But in the same token, this woman ended up living out her entire life as this woman, like to the point where I believe she went and helped some like excavators find a lost like Egyptian palace or something. How do you explain that? That you can't explain. Hieroglyphs are just first gen emojis. That is literally the truth. That is absolutely accurate. I would agree with that. I just I don't get it. It should make sense. You should be able to have some type of like with the more modern ones, I can totally just be like, I agree. Their parents probably said something. Also with the I have to do the research for you guys. I'll come back with the receipts. I just wasn't prepared to. They sent text messages by painting faces on rocks and throwing them in. Yep. Yep. It was the first instant messaging. Um I'll come back with the receipts for you guys. I'll have to look that up. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Because she married, so she ended up moving to Egypt and mm, hmm. I should probably be a little more specific than Egyptian reincarnation. I mean, right? Because that's weird. You shouldn't be able to do that. Things that what? They don't surprise me. Yeah. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You guys are just chat. What is going on? Alrighty, we're moving on because chat, you're too distracting. But oh. Why is there because I'm not okay, so these comments. See, and that's how much I don't understand Reddit. Because I thought I was okay, so we're talking about the ghost inside my child. And I scroll down to look for more stuff. This lady, this is actually true. I remember this investigation. Because take my word for it, guys. I don't understand the inner. Oh, more posts from the skeptic community. Oh, that's what we're. See, but Jack Posobiec. What if instead of we were rambling and we were. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't. I don't understand. Max's dad was an atheist and would go to meetings every week and told him that he was going to church. And that was kind of. See, I didn't know atheists had weekly meetings because that's just atheist church. And that's I would is a lack of religion a religion? Don't fall down the Reddit hole. Guys, I mean, come on. I've never really, this is the first time I've really ever, oh. See, and I don't know what I just did either, but the page just changed, so. Oh. When UFO enthusiasts get upset about people calling them aliens, it's because we haven't considered all of the other rational alternatives. Okay, that sounds awesome. We're going to jump into this one. Oops. This might be interesting. What do you guys think? Let's see. Okay. Potentially the phenomena that might make up for of extraterrestrials actually coming from various universe or the world of galaxies and dimension, or maybe they were communities. What I can postulate is all right. These are the other proposed names. The page didn't. The page didn't change. It reincarnated. That is very accurate because I didn't close another tab. Or I didn't close the tab. I just went elsewhere. All right, what do you guys think of the... Like, seriously, I just clicked on something else and it went to something else. There we go. I'm back on the right. You guys never left. I'm back. All right, so extraterrestrials. Instead of calling them aliens, we're going to call them extraterrestrials. Okay. Multiverse. Wait. Interdimension. Ultra. Oh, I like ultra terrestrials. Oh, guys. I think ultra terrestrials is what we're going to have to go with. Jeff should be here to call me a boomer. No. I'm not a boomer. E.T. was an alien film. A nice alien film. Sorry, but missed the nice. E.T. was... I think I saw E.T. once, maybe? Or I don't think I've ever seen it all the way through. I don't even think I've ever seen the full movie. Have I ever seen? I don't think so. I don't. Yeah, nope. I've actually never seen E.T. in its entirety. I've only ever, seen bits and pieces here and there. But I think that's what I'm not going to call them aliens. I'm going to call them ultra terrestrials, UTs. UTs, not ETs. He's not wrong, but his list is far from complete. He left off superheroes. Oh, multiverse, yeah. I love this. He is wrong, though. Alien just means not from here, with no specifics on how far away there is. Alien is not native. So future humans might be human, but they are alien in time. That is actually a stellar. I love this comment right here. This is some next gen stuff from Captain Hammer. He is wrong. Alien just means not from here, with no specifics on how far away there is. Alien is not native, so future humans might be human, but they are still aliens in time. That is just beautiful. That is a well constructed comment. Everyone here does know why E.T. had a hard time phoning home, right? The roaming charges were way too expensive. Oh, Lord. Remember when we had roaming charges? Remember when that was a thing? I think in other countries you'll get roaming charges, but probably... I don't think you get roaming charges within the States anymore. This was interesting, but not really. Why do people live on Reddit? Reddit is weird. I feel like I should still fall into the skeptical, though. Seriously, I cannot speak sometimes. Holy cow. I really like the alien stuff. The alien stuff is fun because I don't believe any of it. Do you guys believe... No, I love dad jokes. Tell more. I love dad jokes so much. Oh, that's right. I think Mrs. Flux told you guys last night I do love dad jokes. I do. They're really fun. I love them. That was actually, while it was a sarcastic laugh, it was a real laugh as well. Uber terrestrials. That could work. See, I'm sorry, Sean. The reason it didn't land, though, right, is because I thought you were actually talking about the movie for a second. Because I've never seen it. I was like, did he have I think he had a problem. See, and that's why it didn't land. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a joke at first. That's on me. I'm sorry. I get myself stuck on enough rabbit holes. Glad this is not one of them, right? Atheist church sounds like swingers club or something. An atheist church and a swingers club. Not sure how that would work. Oh, nope. There we go. Elon, the cyber terrestrial. Yep. Here's the thing. I don't think Elon is an android. I do think Mark Zuckerberg is an android. He's 100% not fully human anymore. Elon, I feel like he's just that mad scientist. I think he's still human. He's just a mad scientist, and he's enjoying all of what's happening right now. There was a classic line from E.T. phone. See, yeah, I get that from like the E.T., but is that the whole premise of the movie? Or I really should probably watch it because I know that Drew Barrymore's in the movie. They have to like quarantine and then they get away on a bike. That's pretty much the extent of the show that I got. El telefono mi casa. Sí. Zuckerberg is weird AF. Isn't that the truth? Oh my goodness. Did you see? There is a clip of him. I'll see if I can find it for you guys because that is literally the greatest clip where he says, "When I was human." And he's like, he has to rewind and be like, I mean, I still am human. And it's like the weirdest thing because he basically outs himself as a non-human and that he's an android. I'm just trying to see if I can find it for you guys because that was, although they probably banned it because they don't want people realizing he's not human. Was human. Oh. Come on. Come on, computer. I know I'm putting you through much. I know I'm putting you through so much. You can keep going. All right. That's what I wanted. Okay. So I'm going to do this and come back to you guys. Hello, hello. While I pull this up, I don't think I'll get copy struck, right? Because this guy only has 106 subscribers. I only have, I got you guys. We're good. We're good, right? ET is kind of, I know it's a classic. I haven't got to it yet. I know the difference between cyborgs and androids. Androids aren't human. Cyborgs are half and half. I know. I should. Okay. Oh, so it's like Home Alone, but reversed. Pretty spot on, I think. All right, guys, I want to show you this because I found it and it's way too funny. I've never done this where I've, done the whole video thing. So please bear with me and let me know if you guys can hear this because I don't know how this works.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still. But
can you guys hear that?
But I was just referring to myself in the past. Not that I was not human.
Like, that's weird, right, guys?
But it is going to.
Hold on? I have to see if you guys. Do you guys hear that? I'll watch the movie. See, I don't understand what's going on in the chat. X to doubt, X Zuck, X to. I don't know what that means. I heard. Oh, but like, What do you think that means when he said, when I was, like, he's not a human. He's not really a human, guys.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still.
Is he human, guys? Is he no longer human? I don't, what is X? Muted? You guys can't hear it? I don't know what that means. Do I need to do this? Why do you guys keep putting X in the... You guys are driving me nuts. I know he's human. We're all just playing around. It's one of those things where I'm like, is he though? Are you sure? It's on him to prove that he's human. And I've never seen him. Oh, ecstasy. Oh, okay. You doubt he's human. I agree. Guys, I was so lost. I'm sorry. But I follow now. I'm sorry. Stop yelling at me. I understand. I'm sorry. But yeah, I definitely think yes. Yes. You guys broke me. I'm just gonna I don't even know where to go. um let's see. Just the neighbors being loud. I just don't understand how someone can be so absolutely dumb in outing themselves and being like, when I was human. He's not human anymore. Fueled by sweet baby rays. Boom. What do you guys... Stupid Amazon. Did you guys hear about the latest when it came to... See, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. I really, really, really want to believe in UFOs. But I've never seen anything close to a UFO or an alien or really anything like that. And with as many people say that UFOs exist, no one's been able to give me solid proof that satisfies beyond a reasonable doubt. Because a lot of this stuff can actually just be explained by, weird phenomena or what have you. Everybody likes to claim the pyramids, but it's like there's a point to be made that back then they didn't have all this technology. They had different ways of doing things that they had ways of doing things that we cannot comprehend anymore because we don't need to. Our brains literally can't comprehend how to build the pyramids without any type of tools because we don't need them. We've developed so far that I think who's one of those DMT elves? Guys, I dive into chat and I can believe there is UFOs just for no reason. Why would they want to contact us? I mean, that's also accurate. But everybody always assumes that like outside beings will be more intelligent than us. How do we know? I mean, it'll be really sad if we are the intelligent ones, but like what if we are the intelligent ones and all the other aliens out there are like still walking around like with a club beating a woman over the head like, my woman." Like, what if we're the smart ones? AP says, well, UFOs are real, but if you mean extraterrestrials, then I can understand the doubt. Exactly. Because UFOs, when you're talking about unidentified flying objects, there are several things that, are unidentified. And then there's the new term. They're actually called UAEs now for unidentified aerial phenomena, which I don't understand why you would change it from an object to a phenomena, because I feel like a phenomena is I don't know what I'm trying. Like, you guys, a phenomena is like something that happens, like versus if there's something flying, we know it's a flying object and it is unidentified. Why would we be like, oh, it's an unidentified aerial phenomena? I really like the word phenomena. Miss Amanda says, I'll believe it when I see it person myself. See, and I get that. I get that, because if there were all this evidence, I feel like there wouldn't be room for doubt, but because there is room for doubt, I'm a doubt. Right? That makes sense. I think you'd highly enjoy the confessional. Probably. What's it about? I'll probably end up looking it up because that just sounds awesome. Oxygen, gravity, centrifugal force, real. See, but you can prove gravity, you can prove oxygen, and you can prove centrifugal force. Like, you can't see it, but that is a phenomena you can show and display. So, ha. See, and that's the thing. It could just be a light mistaken for an object, or it could be. There are so many drones now. It's like it was probably a drone. More than likely, someone attached some crazy crap to a drone and sent it flying. Zero Signal says, unless the object is just light bouncing off Venus and reflecting off gas. See? Phenomena. Gas swamp phenomena. I'm a big believer in the gas swamp phenomena. Oh, not really. Our perceptions on reality can be real or imaginary. See, and that's the thing. How do we know we're real? The brain and the jar theory is a fun one to go off of. The whole, are we real? Are we fake? Are we living in a matrix? That's a whole other thing we got going on. Flux. You cannot prove that they don't exist. That's different. Exactly. Wait. That I can't prove that they don't exist. That's accurate. That's fair. You're right. I acquiesced. Whatever. AP says, if there are trillions of stars in the known galaxy, and at least half of those planets See, and that's the thing. There's probably the potential because we are, but everything in the universe is like so randomized. And literally, if the sun was or like if the planet was an inch to the left or an inch to the right, like we have just the right amount of sunlight to keep everything, like there's, it takes such precision to have life and like the conditions for life. Like it is possible, like what if we are the one random phenomena, like in all these billions, we're that, this one little galaxy is the one that sparked just the right way to, if you believe in the whole Big Bang theory. I'm personally a believer in creationism. Like I believe the earth was created by God because I believe everything in life is far too complex to have not been created. Everything is far too complex to have just randomly happened. I do not believe it. I do not subscribe to random theory. I think it takes a lot more uh like jumping to conclusions than there is a God that created the world and created the universe to do, whatever, rather than like this one random particle happened to drift into this other particle that happened to create this ginormous bang. Occam's razor for me is just God, the God, like God created the world and created the universe. Just by Occam's razor's theory, least amount of assumptions, because you have to go from a particle colliding with another particle to create a bang, which then created this matter, which then created the planet and caused it to spark life, which then developed over millions of, like, I just feel like it takes more strength to believe that than to just be like, it makes sense that God was like, let's create a planet. I don't think Occam's razor applies. Why? Why? God could be an alien. It could have been an alien that created all of this. Or an ultra terrestrial. We don't know. And that's the most amazing thing to me. Like, we'll never know the origins of the earth. Ultimately, you can hypothesize and you can theorize, like, you can do all that stuff. But God too abstract, God never the simple answer. I don't get it. No. Met as long as not. Yeah. I mean, that's just what I personally believe because I don't know. It makes more sense because it's like, just personally, not trying to convince any of you, but personally, why hasn't there been another Big Bang? What's there? Like, there's just too many, it creates too many other questions for me to believe it. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, when you apply the laws of thermodynamics, I believe it's the second law of thermodynamics that matter can neither be created nor destroyed. So if matter can not be created nor destroyed, the Big Bang technically breaks, or is that the first law of thermodynamics? I can't remember, but the science, it doesn't make sense to me. We ain't got the right angles. Our perspective is too small. Like, sometimes I try to think about the infinite corners of the universe, but when you think about the fact that space doesn't end, it's hard for you to wrap your brain around, and then I end up in a, like, mental crisis, and I have to stop thinking about it. Well, you see, when a mommy particle and a daddy particle wave love each other very much, there's a big bang. See, they did that with the Large Hadron Collider a couple months ago, but there was no big bang. But they used enough force to cause another big bang, but there wasn't. They just collided and started doing stupid stuff. But then the world started getting crazy, and I think they might have opened up some alternate dimension, because once they did turn on the Hadron Collider, then that's when the guy in Japan got assassinated. That's when stuff got really crazy after they turned on the Hadron Collider. Then antimatter gets thrown into the mix. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a big bang if you're a gnat. That's what she said. At the same time, if enough elements come together and react. See, no, that's I all the science there, that's totally accurate. I wish there were multiverses. That's what I'm gonna say. I wish there were multiverses where we all existed and could travel back and forth. Flux, you're gonna have to give us a full breakdown of events after the Hedron. Oh, that would be a good one. I'm gonna do that for my next stream, which will probably be like Thursday or Friday. Guys, come back for Thursday or Friday. I'll have a breakdown and a list of everything that's been happening that's weird since the Hadron Collider being turned back on. Like Elon Musk buying Twitter, Trump getting back on Twitter, uh all of this stuff, guys. This is like since they've turned on the Hadron Collider, like, it's been weird. It's been really weird. And that's what I'm gonna do my next show on, because hell yeah, that'll be a good one. Yeah, they need to dismantle CERN. Yeah. Yeah, because CERN is shady. CERN is weird. Infinite dimensions and infinite realities would be so interesting. I know, right? The potential, like, oh, it would just be so fun. Hadron Collider. What have I've been saying Hadron Collider, haven't I? It's Hadron Collider. Sorry, just reading the chats. You guys keep me. See, and this is why I love also, like, being, you know, in Jeff's chat or in Hayden's chat. It's really fun because, like, I love reading the chat. It's half the fun. That goes back to the confessionals. He's all about that stuff. The Hadron Collider stuff, or Hadron Collider stuff, are like conspiracy theories on how the world began, because they're all just conspiracy theories on how the world began. What if we are living on the eye of a giant? We could be in the eye of a giant. Just saying. You can't prove me wrong because you don't know that the sky or the space isn't just like the pupil around us or something. Damned blue-eyed giant. Exactly. It's the blue-eyed giant. He's everything. Aliens, demons, government. See, and that's what I want. I think what this show ultimately is gonna be about is conspiracy theories. Because there are so many, and so many good ones, and they're fun to talk about. And ultimately, I have fun talking about them because it's stuff that I like. Like, I mean, from conspiracy theories that have turned out to be real, from conspiracy theories that, are just absolutely, I mean, we'll go over everything from the government taking over to Australia not existing to everything. JFK, the moon landing, and 9/11. But what happened to Building 7? What happened to Building 7? That's my question. Anybody else know why? Anybody else know what happened? What is it, Building 7 or 8? No, it was Building 7. He has almost 5. You'll be sucked in. See, and that's the thing. Like, uh, if you weren't here in the beginning, I got sucked into. Oh, I think I took it away. Oh, I just hit the wall with my arm. What I started off by talking about. Oh, nope, it wasn't that. We started off by talking about the ghost inside my child, which is a horrible name for a TV show. But it's a show about how these people have, excuse me, these people have had these experience of like past lives as like their children are having these experiences, and it's really weird and it doesn't make sense. Sorry for no, I see, and this is the oh, I whatever. I wanted to pull up Sean's. All right. Sorry for turning the chat into an educational platform. I gotta stop doing that. No, 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 no. I want my channel to be full of learning, full of um open-mindedness. Like if you think the earth is if you think flat earth is weird, if you think it's not weird, if you think we live on the eyeball of a giant, everybody's welcome here. We're going to talk about all of it, and we're going to get educated. We're going to share our opinions. We're going to talk about stuff because we're not allowed to share our opinions anymore. I'll probably disagree with you, but you know what? That's all right. I don't mind disagreeing with people. Ooh, it was 7. Shh. We don't talk about 7. Oh. Skinwalkers. I love, like, that's just that's weird in itself. Like, Skinwalker Ranch thing. Oh my goodness, William Wallace. Ever heard of William Byrd and Operation High Jump? I doubt the youngest man ever to make admiral just lost his mind one day in the Antarctic. Have you ever been over to Legal Vice's channel? I highly recommend heading over to Legal Vice's channel, and he does he has a series, I think it's a couple of videos, right guys? About Admiral Byrd, because Admiral Byrd, oh, we can talk about so many conspiracy theories. Meme Copium is weird. Meme Copium is awesome. He's a cool kid. He's one of the cool kids. I love flat Earth because nobody can personally prove that the Earth isn't flat. They can reference somebody. That is awesome. That's actually a funny theory because, I mean, there's a lot of things people can't personally prove. I can't personally prove oxygen. I just have to kinda trust that they know what that is. Okay, so what do you know about DUMBs since you were in the DUMBs? I actually don't know to what you were referring. Like DUMB. I have not heard that acronym. Probably Legal Vices is a nerd. He's not a nerd, he's one of the cool kids too. He's very smart, but that doesn't make him a nerd, that just makes him cool. Mm, it's tr it's true for most people's realities, it's all based exactly. See, but there are a lot of things we can prove. We can prove gravity, we can prove, uh, deep underground military bases. I have never heard them referred to as DUMBs. Um, we just called them deep underground bases. We didn't I mean, I never heard anybody refer to them as a dumb, but that's interesting. I've never been to one. I want to go. I really when I was in the service, I really wanted to work my way into that area because I really wanted to know, but screw the military and screw the government. Mm, oh, everyone everyone in a way is weird to see, and that's the thing. That's my theory in life. Everybody's weird. Everybody's crazy. The ones who say they're normal and they're not weird and they're not crazy are the sociopaths that you need to be afraid of. Mm, LV is definitely a nerd though. Ghazni is a super. No, they're awesome. And since when is being a nerd a bad thing? I'm a nerd. And I would definitely claim nerd category with them. If I would be put in the same category as that, I'm already the fact that I got to sit with those two gentlemen, I felt stupid. I know I'm not, and I know I have intelligent input, uh, but they are two very intelligent and very awesome dudes. I love having conversations generally with older gentlemen because they have badass stories, they're badass, and yeah. I'm an old soul. I connect really well with older generations. I'm probably reincarnated. I have always thought there's a possibility that I'm actually a woman born in the 1920s because my love of the the eras to follow, my whole old soul. I hate today's young kids and technology. I just learned to use this technology. I used to swing dance. That was fun. But I'm probably reincarnated because I'm old as hell, or at least I feel that way. But the military did age me quite a bit. Flux, you tell me, when did nerd become a bad thing? I don't know. When I was in high school, nerds weren't cool, but I'm not in high school anymore. I'm a cool nerd. I'm just over I know I shouldn't just assume negative. That's me being negative. I need to not be negative. I'll be positive. Stop saying old stuff, you're making me no, but see, my I've lived more in my life than the average 30-year-old, I would say, due to my experience living in California and, working in that industry in LA and then joining the military and traveling. I've lived a pretty long life, I feel. And so I feel old as hell sometimes. And my body can prove it because I've already had hip surgery, which is depressing. Old soul. But something. hmm. Hmm. Flux, here's a good one. If every person is reincarnated from someone else, how is it that there are 7.8 billion people on the planet today, but less than 100 million? I don't get it. Oh, Steve's here. What's up, Steve? How are you doing? It's good to have you here. I'm a baby. I know that's what everybody tells me. But it's like that's why I'm so every people look at age as a bad thing. But for me, I cannot wait to get old. And I know that might seem weird, but like I've been waiting for my gray hair for so long because I want to feel like I want people to look at me and think like, "Oh, she's at least somewhat intelligent for her age." But, it's one of those things where by the way I talk, I sound older a lot. Um, I just ugh, I hate young kids today. It's this generation. It's just terrible, and I'm gonna get off my soapbox of old stuff because I'm just I'm gonna go on about it. So, like I said, I really think this is definitely something I'm gonna keep covering, and next time I will cover the, Hadron Collider, because the whole theory leading up to the Hadron Collider was that because they were using such a great amount of force this time, um, and they pretty much read after the last time when it kind of imploded on itself, they reinforced it and they used a lot more force this time. And so the theory was that they were going to open up the gate to hell and or the other dimensions. And so when they set it off and the portal did not open, a lot of people just thought like, oh, that's when we kind of switched over to this other universe now where Elon Musk has bought Twitter and Trump is now running again. Yeah, probably. I was gushing over you and Jeff. You guys are awesome, but you guys, I felt it. It wasn't you guys, it's just me and my inferior intelligence because you guys are very smart. And I didn't want to say anything dumb. You want people to call you No, I don't want people to call me a boomer. That would be bad. I don't want people to call me a boomer. It's see, here's the thing. I really don't want to say it, but you could probably classify me as a hipster. I hate it, but that's kind of my style. Old-fashioned, kind of vintage looking. Yeah, yeah. Arguably, the only dumb thing is to say nothing at all. That is false. We all watched the Brooks trial. It would have been much smarter for that man to have said nothing. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me tonight. I've had a lot of fun. It's been a fun one. I appreciate you guys putting up with me and this whole weird reincarnation genre. I find it to be oh wait, what is it wrong to say that Flux and Mrs. Flux are Oh, oh, no, no. That's funny. That made me laugh. Yeah, it's funny. We tend to be very old-fashioned. We have our like so we don't have a wraparound porch anymore. When we lived up in Rhode Island, we had this really nice deck where we had our rocking chairs and we sat on our porch and we sat in our rocking chairs and we yelled at kids to get out of our yard when they came sledding down the hill. Because the way our yard was, we weren't being mean. There was a fire pit at the bottom of the hill, and I didn't want the kid coming and hitting any of them rocks. But yeah, no, I I very much enjoy sitting on the porch with a sweet tea. I'm old fashioned. Absolutely. But like I said, guys, on Thursday or Friday is when I will do my next stream. It'll be the Hadron Collider stream where we talk about the really weird things that have happened since they turned on the Hadron Collider. Because, like I said, it was right after that, the whole Japanese, I can't remember his name, the former president getting assassinated, Elon buying Twitter. Like it set off a whole chain of events that was absolutely crazy. But I will have a full breakdown and list on Thursday or Friday for you guys so we can talk about that and just how weird it is. But go check out this series too, The Ghost Inside My Child. I hate that name. That is just the most terrible name that has ever been. Uh, it's a weird series. Check it out. It's on YouTube. I don't know what to make of it. Watch a couple episodes. When we come back next time, we'll talk a little bit about it. Maybe you guys can tell me a little bit about what you think. But I appreciate you guys for stopping by and hanging out in the chat. And it was good to have you here, Steve. Always appreciate seeing you here and everybody else, AP, Bobby Baloney, Sean, Tits and Ray Guns, everybody. I appreciate X Cromer, all of you. I just appreciate the heck out of all of you guys for entertaining me while I entertain you. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you Thursday or Friday. Do something nice for somebody, compliment somebody's smile, and as always, be excellent to each other. Have a good night.